prieten, Luigi Gratton. Așa. Dar acum vă rog frumos să-mi spuneți ce vreți să facem, să dansăm sau să primim răspunsuri la întrebări? Încă o dată, dansăm sau răspunsuri la întrebări? Așa cred și eu și dansăm după. Haideți să-l mai aplaudăm încă o dată și să-l lăsăm să înceapă pe doctor Luigi, da? Așa. Și vă rog frumos asta, autografele pe diferitele părți ale corpului le facem după amiază. Ok, mulțumesc foarte mult. Haideți să lăsăm pe Luigi să vorbească pentru că el v-a pregătit foarte, foarte multe noutăți și aici avem întrebările pe care le vom selecta. A fost o inițiativă foarte bună pentru că într-adevăr multe dintre întrebări se repetă și atunci fiecare dintre, practic vom reuși să răspundem la un număr foarte, foarte mare de întrebări organizându-ne astfel. Și o să las pe Luigi să vorbească și după aceea o să începem sesiunea de întrebări și răspunsuri. So Luigi, we are ready in any moment to start with the questions, so you do an introduction and just call for it. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rodica. Welcome everyone. How's everyone feeling? Woo! You guys are excited. This is going to be an amazing day. I had a nice dinner with Rodica and Sergio last night. They hosted a very nice press conference with the local media. So, and you know, we're having dinner and we're talking about how crazy the growth is here in Romania. And I'm telling Sergio and Rodica, I said, yeah, it's because of all of the distributor leadership and the great branding that you guys are doing. We're in 74 countries, but not everyone has this. So today when you have this place packed and there are thousands of people in here and you have, you know, the #1 rock star singing, a lot of that it's dependent upon your hard work. So I wanted to thank you, first of all, for all you've done for this company. So remember, I work for you. Dr. Heber, Ignaro, all of us, we're all here for you to support your business and your success. And how many of you are our new supervisor, new qualified supervisor? Okay, congratulations. You guys you're my boss. I work for you. Welcome to Herbalife. And I'm just one of 23 doctors around the world. And you're going to see other doctors at the events, Heber and Ignaro and many, many, and the science behind Herbalife. So later on today, we're going to talk about the products and confidence and things like that. But you are one of the most important groups of the day. That's why we start with you. Because this is the leadership in Romania. People who are doing the work and who qualify. So we've taken some time to do your questions this morning. These are the questions that are important that you get for your business. So we want to talk directly about some of the products that you deal with, the business questions, and some of the things, the challenges you might get. So let me tell you a little bit about myself while they organize the question. Been in Herbalife almost 6 years now. Okay, I'm a doctor in family medicine, and I also work in clinical nutrition. 2 specializations. I love sports, so we're doing a lot of sports medicine, sports nutrition in Herbalife. And my job is primarily to work with distributors. So I get to meet all of you. Then I go back to the home office in Los Angeles and I work with the executives on, you know, the products and the company and the marketing and all this thing. So I have a wonderful opportunity to get your questions and bring them back to the home office. And I help the executives understand the local challenges you face. So these questions this morning are really important for the new supervisors, yeah, but they're important for me. So I can hear what's going on, and then I take it back to Los Angeles. Okay, so don't be afraid to write a question. You are helping the company to grow. So you're doing really well. Checks are up. The business is up. We're recruiting more. Growth is up in a bad world economy. And we'll talk about that later today, about how the brand is amazing here in Romania. Okay, so now the idea is, again, we know that we have a lot of your questions. So if Rodica has a question on diabetes, and it's not your exact same question, I will answer it so you get the concept. So we're all ready. So remember, when we're answering these questions, think about the concept which will help your customer. So this is the important thing. This help not only your confidence, but your education. Okay, so first of all, we have a problem. Bad nutrition. Most of the food companies now, they're in business for money, not health. So when food is produced, it's made to be cheap. They don't want to add a lot of nutrients because that's not their job. Their job is money. That's okay because it's a business. We're in business too for health. Okay, so the difference between us and many of the food companies, we both make money, but we need results, health results. They just need to taste good and make sure you buy more. Okay, so you first have to understand this concept. Okay, so food companies in general are not fortifying their products with a lot of nutrients. So Herbalife, we're in the business of health and nutrition. So the question, why are supplements important? Because the food supply is lacking general nutrients. A lot of people, they say, listen, I have a natural food diet. And that's excellent, that's perfect. But supplements are always a good way to provide a safety net. I've been using supplements for 25 years. Multivitamins, protein, calcium, okay? Before Herbalife, I used other supplements. When I get a checkup and they test my blood and my heart, everything is perfect. So I know as a doctor they work. Now I exercise every day. I get good sleep, even with a crazy Herbalife schedule. So health is, physical activity and good nutrition. So you can take supplements every day for the rest of your life. Do any of you know who John Tartle is? Okay, you guys have seen Chairman's Club, John Tartle. He started with Herbalife like the first day. So he's been on supplements for over 26, 27 years. Herbalife supplements. He takes everything. So he looks great. So he's a product of our product. Many of you have been on our products for many years as well. So first, for the concept, food companies do not fortify the food with good nutrients. That's not their job. Their job is taste and to make money. Our supplements, you can use them every day. Now, there are certain herbs that you don't need every day. We have a product in another country, it's not here, called Best Defense. So Best Defense has an herb called echinacea. People take echinacea when they're feeling sick. We don't recommend that every day. People take it for 1 week, 2 weeks, and they stop. It's sort of like, imagine if you're getting sick, you take the echinacea for a week, it goes away. Imagine that I twisted my leg, and it feels very painful. So now I put a cast on it. Now I wear the cast for 1 week, 2 weeks, my leg is getting stronger, or I should say, it's healing. Then I take the cast off because I don't need the support anymore. Now I want my leg to naturally get stronger. That's the same thing with echinacea. Some herbs like that, we don't need them every day. Just like the cast, they do the job for 1 week. Then we depend on the body's natural immunity. Okay, do we understand this concept? All right, so remember, food companies, their job is to make money, just like us, Herbalife, but we have a mission for nutrition. Supplements, you can take them every day. Certain specific supplements, you don't need them every day. But 99% of all Herbalife products, you can take them every day for the rest of your life. Okay, I think that answers most of the concepts. Okay? All right, good. All right, we'll keep moving on. Good question. I prefer tablets and shakes before a meal because they help keep you satisfied so you don't eat too much food. The fish oil, my favorite product after Formula One, Herbalife line, it's better absorbed after the meal. I take so much of it and you take so much, it doesn't matter. So before is better, I believe.
So another category of questions, which is a lot, is about diabetes. Meaning, can people who are taking insulin take our products? Can they finish taking insulin? Can the Formula One grow the level of sugar in? If diabetic persons can do weight loss program? But one of the questions which I liked, and maybe you can do a comment on it, and it may cover all the other disease topic, is a very nice question, actually. And they say, can we cure all the ailments with Herbalife? So if you can address this one and then the diabetes and with the cancer and liver category. So
put them all together.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, great. So this is a really good question because the way we sell Herbalife in all the countries is as nutrition, not medicine. And this is really important. Now here in Romania, you're so good with the way you do the business. People in the office in Los Angeles, when they think of Romania, they smile because you're making money. You're selling products. People are healthy. Look around. Everyone has results. It's just the way we like Herbalife. And when we think of Romania, you know, because we have a lot of problems in Europe, but when I see Michael Johnson, when he hears Romania, he smiles. Yeah, he does. I'm serious. Okay. It's true. I promise you, I wouldn't lie to you. There are certain countries that are, we call them the, like the heart of Mark Hughes. Mexico's an example. They use products every day, so we're selling products. When people eat products, they get results. Maybe their diabetes is cured. Their heart disease is improved. Their thyroid gets better, you know, and they lose weight, or they maintain their weight. But we can't make medical claims. So Mexico, Michael Johnson, he smiles when he hears, Mexico. Product results, and they're healthy. The same thing with Romania. You use the products, results, health result. So if you're on stage talking about how your diabetes was cured, that's a true story. That's fine. You're only telling the truth, your experience. But when we're talking about disease, we must talk about good nutrition first. So instead of saying, I have diabetes and this product cured my diabetes, you can't do that because you're attaching the product to a disease claim. To the question that Rodica said, when you get a disease question, think about this table right here. And this table is between you, the disease, and the products. So whenever someone says, I have liver problems or kidney problems, you should continue to make Michael Johnson smile. And first you say, well, Herbalife's not medicine. It's not going to cure your diabetes. However, you need good nutrition. And here's your table of good nutrition. Healthy water consumption, fruits and vegetables, a healthy, colorful diet, and a healthy Herbalife product. Part of your good nutrition. You see the difference? Your customer, diabetes, like me, you're not saying aloe cures diabetes. You're saying, you have diabetes. Let me get you on a good nutrition program. So talk about healthy food, and you can include the products. And later on, we'll talk about how you talk to the doctor. But let's do something fun for a minute. We're going to do a little game because you have many diabetes questions. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take this half of the room right here, and I'm going to pretend that you are all the red blood cells in the body. We're going to talk about diabetes so you have a clear picture. So you visualize that all of us are in the human body. We're all cells. And you are all the red blood cells on this half of the room. Okay, right where the camera splits. Red blood cells. Now your job is the red blood cells. You deliver oxygen. And you take it to the heart. Now, it's a tough job because the body, we survive with you. You do a lot of work. You wake up early and you're always working. So you have a difficult responsibility. Now, imagine this big room. It's a blood vessel. You're all facing this way. So the blood's moving this way. I like it. He's very good with the sound effect. Okay, so all the red blood cells, you're carrying oxygen, doing your work. Now, in Herbalife, we don't sell a lot of sugar. We sell protein. We have very little sugar in the products. So people with diabetes, they do very well when they have a healthy diet, low in sugar, and part of the Herbalife program. But let's talk about someone with diabetes. Here are the red blood cells working very hard. And then somebody, let's say like me, I love chocolate. And I eat chocolate and it's got lots of sugar. Now what happens in the blood vessel when I eat chocolate? This side of the room is sugar. And you guys, you're the fun people. They're going to work every day. You came here to have a party. You're moving around in your chairs, scraping up the chair, scratching the wall, kicking the ground. That's what sugar does to the blood vessel. Sugar is very toxic to the blood vessels. That's why people with diabetes have problems in their eyes. They have problems with their heart. They have problems with their kidneys. So the problem with diabetes is you have all these blood vessels. The red blood cells are working hard, delivering oxygen, nutrients, and the modern diet has lots of sugar, and the sugar came to have a party. That's why diabetics have a lot of problems. So diabetics go to the doctor. The doctor says, just go eat healthy food. They go to the market, they buy the spaghetti and the corn, the rice and the bread. But remember, the food companies are not interested in health. So they put lots of sugar in the product because it's cheap and they make a good profit. Eat this food and then all the sugar shows up. Now, how does Herbalife work? So one of the problems with the red blood cells is that they're doing all this hard work and they're carrying all this oxygen, okay? Now, basically, their job is hard. The sugar comes into the body after eating all that chocolate and Coca. And not only does the sugar destroy the chairs in here, then it goes over to the red blood cell. And the red blood cell's working really hard. What does the sugar molecule do? It hangs on the red blood cell. This is what's called your blood sugar. When the doctor measures someone with diabetes, they measure the sugar attached to the red blood cell. If you eat an Herbalife diet, you don't see any of these guys. They don't come over here and stick to the... So when someone goes on Herbalife, low in sugar, their red blood cells are hard working and they have a normal blood sugar. But when we eat a lot of chocolate and Coca-Cola and McDonald's, all the party comes in. And imagine if all of you came over to every person over here and you got on top of them. This is a high blood sugar. And remember, they're trying to work hard, deliver the oxygen. They just want to have some fun. So not only are they hanging on the red blood cell, they're going to the eyes, destroying the blood vessels, the heart, and the kidney. Okay? So this is the concept of blood sugar. The good thing is, the red blood cell only survives for about 3 months. So if someone goes on Herbalife diet, reduce the blood sugar, new red blood cells are produced. And now they're working with no sugar around and people feel better. And the last point, because she asked about insulin. When you eat the sugar, there's a hormone called insulin. You've heard of insulin? What's the job of insulin? To get the sugar out. So when you eat McDonald's, Coca-Cola, anything, even Herbalife, the job of insulin is to get the blood out of the blood vessel. So insulin has a key and it opens the door. So it comes over the door, opens it up and it says, come on, sugar, you got to get out of here. So we get the sugar out. So insulin lowers the blood sugar by getting it out of the vessel. Get out. This is what we call insulin sensitivity. When people go on a diet like Herbalife, that's low.